Hello everyone, I hope you're doing great. In this video, we want to talk about iPhone 12, iPhone 12 Pro, and Mini, and also Pro Max, the four new phones released from Apple, and also compare it to the previous version, iPhone 11, and see the differences and the similarities between the two. First of all, the iPhone 12 comes with four different types. iPhone 12, the regular phone, which in terms of size, it's similar to the previous versions, iPhone 11 and 10. iPhone 12 mini, which is a smaller size. We'll talk about it shortly. It's even smaller than the iPhone S and SE. And then it goes to iPhone 12 Pro, which has a similar size of iPhone 12, but it has some extra features, and specifically about battery size and the camera resolution, and also the iPhone 12 Pro Max, which is basically same as iPhone Pro, but it's bigger size. This is the biggest size iPhone that we also saw in iPhone 11 Max and also 10 Max. Also basically has a wider screen and a bigger battery, so longer battery life and some other features. So we're going to talk about those right now. We're going to use the website from Apple to compare different models. So I chose iPhone 12 Pro and iPhone 12 because I think iPhone 12 and also 12 mini have similar features. Also, Pro and Pro Max have similar features. We'll talk about the differences between Pro and Pro Max and iPhone 12 and 12 mini. But in this picture, I want to compare it with the iPhone 11 Pro, the latest version before this release. So first comparison is the color. So we have some new colors introduced, especially the gold color for iPhone 12 Max, which is a new color, and it's a specific, it's different. Also, the red color is back for iPhone 12. After that, we can look at the sizes. So the actual screen, the Super Retina XDR screen, which we had in iPhone 11 Pro as well, it's bigger, both for iPhone 12 and iPhone Pro. It will be bigger for iPhone Pro Max because it's the biggest size. But for iPhone 12 Pro, it's going to be the same size. Also for iPhone 12 mini, the size is going to be smaller than the usual phone that iPhone had in the previous. So it's actually a mini size. Okay, so we have let's have back to iPhone 12 and iPhone 12 Pro. So one of the biggest changes from iPhone 11 to 12 is the 5G super fast download, the high quality streaming that everyone is talking about. So in iPhone 12 and in all four models, iPhone 12 and iPhone mini, you get the 5G system, and so it's faster, and it's a new system that hasn't been fully implemented from all the providers, but it's starting to become popular, and the companies, I think within a year, will start having the technology more available. So we're looking to get the best use of this technology within probably 1 year. So in my opinion, this is not going to be a huge difference. Um, um, if if you decide to keep this phone for two more years, then maybe you will get to use the technology on your phone. So the next difference is the camera. So the iPhone Pro, 11 Pro, and also 11 that had a similar camera with the wide screen to compare to iPhone 12. But iPhone 12 in general, for all models, they have a new HDR system for video recording, which is up to 30 frame per second, and also 60 frame per second for iPhone 12 Pro and 12 Pro Max. So that just an extra feature which really defines and makes the video recording better. Also, in terms of zooming in the pictures, the 2x zooming optical zoom that we had in iPhone 11 and the iPhone 10, also iPhone 12 and 12 mini, that's going to be 4x for iPhone Pro and 5x in iPhone Pro Max. So this is the maximum optical zoom that we ever had. So for iPhone Pro 12 Pro and Pro Max, we also get the LiDAR scanner, which is mostly for photography and scanning and resolutions for night mode and in the low level of dark. So if you're taking photography and videos in the dark, this would be very useful. And the next difference is the CPU and the processing system, which is a newer technology for A14 for all models of iPhone 12, which compared to the previous version of Bionic chip A13, which basically means the faster speed for the processor of the phone itself, which is the same for all Pro Max, and this is just the newest technology they have. And then we go to the battery life of the 17 hours, which was kept the same for iPhone 12. It's a little bit shorter for iPhone mini, and it makes sense because the phone is smaller, so the battery is smaller. So you get 2 less hours of the operation, but probably because your screen is also smaller, so that it takes up the battery slower. But in general, you'll have less duration of the battery. And if you go to 12 Pro and 12 Pro Max, then for Pro, you get the 17 hours, and Pro Max, because it's slightly bigger, you get the maximum hours, 20 hours. So they all come with the face recognition. Then they have a new technology for all iPhone 12s, which is the extra ceramic shield in front of the touch screen and on the phone, which is specifically for protection purposes. And that really helps the duration of the phone. And another difference I noticed is the water resistant, which is up to 2 meters, and I think for Pro Max was up to 4 meters. Now it's improved to 6 meters for both for all models of iPhone 12. Another new feature for iPhone all models, including iPhone 12 mini and Pro Max, is basically the magnet in the back of the phone, which creates a lot of abilities to create gadgets and compatible accessories to this part, which is just going to start another world of accessories for the phone, such as bags and anything that you can attach to the back. Especially if you are going to use the phone in the car for GPS or any other purposes, there's going to be a lot of gadgets specifically designed for iPhone from now on. And the capacity, the only thing that I noticed was that for iPhone 12 and iPhone 12 mini, you can start with 64 gigabytes, which was the starting for Pro 11 Pro Max. But for iPhone 12 Pro and iPhone 12 Pro Max, the smallest version you can get is the 128 gigabyte, and it can go up to 512 like before. So most of the things that have been improved, which are very critical, are the display, which the durability of the screen itself, which is an extra layer of crystal on top to make it stronger. Resolution of the screen has been improved a lot, and also the ability of taking pictures, especially in dark, and videos, and especially in dark, are the most highlighted features of the iPhone 12. And as usual, the improvements of the new technology for the operating system. So you can see all the specifications of all the iPhones in the website from Apple as well, and you can compare it, have more details. But most of the highlights I mentioned in the video are what are the more common and features that people were waiting for. I hope you enjoyed and learned something from this video. Hope to see you next time.